Deep breath. There are signs everywhere. It's interesting because lately I've been noticing that there's a lot of signs, different signs that I've noticed before. I've always had a lot of like numbers coming at me, like 1111, but there are different signs coming at me now. And I feel like they're reminders of being on the right track. A lot of people right now aren't able to notice that there have signs that are coming across them. And that's because a lot of people are going through a massive struggle. This year has been full of struggle and difficulty and times of, just hardship. And when you're in this survival mode, you're kind of more focused on the task at hand and at the now. But that doesn't mean that there aren't signs everywhere around us. So when you're running on when you're in survival mode, you're still running on old programs. You're still running on, things that used to be true. And as a collective, or many people, especially empaths, are rising, our vibration is rising. But when you're doing that, you're going through this transition. You're transmuting your energy to a higher vibration. And when that's happening, it's hard to focus on, things that are going on around you as well. So I did want to remind you though, that there are signs that we are growing, that we are moving through this, and we are in the trailblazers of uplifting and going into a higher vibration. And when you start noticing more signs, which you will, when you start seeing things around you, it's a reminder that you are on the right track, that you are moving in the right direction, and that you are on the verge of this massive transformation. And I'm sure a lot of you have heard this with so many different people out there saying that we are on this verge of, uplifting and higher frequencies and higher vibration. But it really does feel like we are. I don't know about you. I'd love to hear comments on what you're feeling. But for me, I'm definitely feeling it. And this has been a long road. It's been a tough year. But I do feel like there's this clearing happening. And I think that's because I have been clearing so much. And I'm sure that you have too. That, we've been clearing all these things in order to get to this sovereignty, this freedom to live our lives in a way that, we're in this flow mode, we're more in the, connected and connected to our higher selves, connected to God and source. And we're just, and that's where we're headed. And I feel like the more we are going towards that, the more that we're going to have signs that remind us of that. For instance, lately I've been seeing a lot of rainbows. Rainbows are so beautiful and they're so unique. They're just, you have to have just the right weather to see them even. And so they're just kind of a magical thing. They remind me of magic and just colors and just miracles. That's what it reminds me of. So, that's the main thing that I've been seeing lately. What kind of signs are you seeing? What kind of symbols or signs are you seeing that remind you that you are on the right track and that you are moving in that direction of peace, love, and happiness? Go ahead and comment below. I wanted to remind you that you are incredible and amazing. You matter. And just start noticing those signs around you. Become aware of what's around you, that they're trying to communicate with you and tell you, you are on the right track. You got this. Have an amazing day.